And live from the rinks, it's Sunday Night Hockey on the Long Island Sports Network, a matchup in the Varsity division between the Longwood Lions and the Connetquot Sayville BBP T-Birds. Welcome, everyone. My name is Jack Ziskin. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'm speaking on behalf of the entire crew here at the rinks at Hidden Ponds Park. So happy to be here with you. In the last meeting between these two teams, the T-Birds came away with a 7-0 victory. Alexander Clark was between the pipes for that one. He's unavailable for today's matchup. It'll be Shane Kirby in between the pipes. The varsity starter for the T-Birds has put together an impressive season. And the T-Birds got the game-winning goal last time around. Let me double check. I think it was Brent Burdett, but they'll be without Ethan Burdett this time around. Serving the first of 2 games he will be suspended for, following a tight loss to Eon. On the other side for Longwood, a couple key absences, to say the least. No Aiden Asmoon, no Brandon Shorman, and just double checking here, trying to make out if he's here, but I don't believe, oh, yes, no William Keegan, my apologies. They still have Nick Gigante, the All-Star. They still have, I believe they have Jordan Mercado, their other All-Star selection. Frega between the pipes. Only goaltender here for Longwood. And hope you're all having a happy Martin Luther King's Day, everybody. But I have to tell you, these coaches, they're not. They wish they had more of their rosters here. They're both missing some key players. T-Birds without Andrew Joswicki. Just to name one, a couple others out of the lineup, I believe Ryan DeLucy and Alex Barliski both out. And as both teams get set for puck drop here tonight, T-Birds looking to secure another point in the another 2 points in the standings. A win here tonight, as some of you may already be aware of, for those of you that aren't. T-Birds have 12 points on the year. That's neck and neck with Northport Knights Tigers. They have 14. T-Birds have a game in hand. They have a better goal differential, which is one of the key tiebreakers. They've allowed fewer goals against. They've scored more goals. So in terms of tiebreakers, T-Birds win here tonight. They move back into 6th place. Tigers drop to 7th, although there's still going to be 4 games remaining for each team after this, and they're both going to face each other during that stretch. And now a face-off at center. Gigante gets tied up by Fleischhauer, comes away with it, racing in. Fires a shot, he scores! Nick Gigante gives Longwood the lead. Right off the draw, the Longwood All-Star collects the puck after forcing a turnover from Mercado. He races in, fires the shot, bar down. and Longwood takes the 1-0 lead. Face off. Won by Longwood. They look to tack another on, but Fleischhauer heading the other way. Ricky Gutterwill with possession, but he enters offside. We get a whistle. Face off, one back by the T-Birds. Jack Mercado firing it in on net. Frege turning it aside. And racing after it was John Zwicky, and initially told he would not be here tonight. My apologies. Shot towards the net is deflected. Mercado looking for the clear, doesn't have it. Pass comes to Mercado, walks in, shot over the net of Frege. Longwood coming off a 1-0 overtime loss to West Ice as Mercado steps into a shot, turned aside by the Longwood netminder. T-Birds pressing, looking to fire back. Fleischhauer cutting into the slot, looking for the shot. Pass across the back door, it's deflected. John Zwicky against Mercado. Up the wall, turnover. John Zwicky picks it back up, looking for the pass up front. Has Ricky Gutterwill. Del Bianco forces him off the puck, and the T-Birds, Gutterwill gets it. Finnemore picks it up, sends it around the wall. Del Bianco sends it up and out of the zone. There's going to be icing going against Longwood as we get a stoppage. So Longwood jumps out to the 1-0 lead. He's their fan favorite. Anthony Frege, the fan favorite in between the pipes for Longwood. He's dealing with an upper body injury in November. Held him out of a few matchups. He's back now. Longwood definitely rallying behind him as Kyle May looking for the clear, held in by Wagner, cutting towards the slot, pulls up, and a turnover force. Longwood looking to get it up and out of the zone. They do. Villani goes D to D. Haggerty looking up ice, and pass is deflected. Re-enters Gigante, under pressure from Wagner, escapes, cutting across. Carries it ahead, but the pass goes off the skate of May on the back check. Hall forcing a turnover for the T-Birds. Storm tied up. And the T-Birds force change possession. Wagner against May. Boxed out. Golod races in. T-Birds with possession again. Wagner's shot ends up being poked aside. Gigante looking for the clear. Sends it up the wall. Deflects off Villani, or at least it appeared to from our vantage point, but there's an icing on the play. We get another stoppage, this time with 12:48 remaining. And the goal on it, or correction, Kyle May picking up the assist on that goal for Longwood. Nick Gigante giving them an early 1-0 lead. They took a lead early against KPC at the end of the last calendar year, so they've shown some signs of being able to produce. And now Finnemore heading up ice against Brent Burdett. Poked off his stick. Race for the puck. T-Birds defender reverses. Fleischhauer looking up the wall. Gutterwill cutting across. Pass comes to Mercado. Enters. Looking for DeLeon. Shot. Scores! Alex DeLeon! And the T-Birds knot things up at 1, and a beautiful redirect and transition. Mercado does a good job getting the zone entry. DeLeon does a good job walking the line and cuts right past the defender, redirects that one past Frege. Not much the Longwood netminder can do. The game is knotted at 1. 12:19 remaining. Face-off has been won back. Perullo under pressure. Coming in, Gutterwill shot, scores! Ricky Gutterwill tacks one on. T-Birds take the lead. Longwood now trails 2-1. A strong play from Ricky Gutterwill, forcing a turnover on an attempted zone exit. Comes in, fires that one short side, catches Frege sliding, does a good job there. And now the face-off is won back by Longwood. They look to answer back as Storm sends it down. Back-to-back goals, Alex DeLeon from Brent Burdett, and actually I thought that was Jack Mercado, my apologies. Either way, Fleischhauer coming in against Storm. Slips through, fires a shot, turned aside by Frege. Storm carrying it into the near side corner. Lead pass to Golod. Puck is tied up. Then deflected back in DeLeon. Storm gets the clear. Goes to the bench, and re-entering is Villani. Fires a shot that's deflected. Goes off the glass. And battle along the boards. Storm in some discomfort on the bench is heading up ice. Nick Gigante, he opened the scoring and now has it poked off a stick by Haggerty. Carried back in by the T-Birds. Rescued by Milosevic. Gigante on the back check, trying to force turnover. Mercado had it, and T-Birds got it right back. Fleischhauer looking to cut in. Shot blocked through traffic, ends up being redirected into the corner. Milosevic cutting in as Longwood looking for the zone exit. Golod has it, looking at cross. Pass comes off the wall, collected, and a turnover. Comes to Haggerty, to Milosevic. He re-enters. Shot towards the net, turned aside, kicked out by Frega Paduano. Has it, up the wall, and slips past the stick of Beaudry. Brent Burdett, Finnemore, pressuring. Sent back down. Perullo picks it up beneath his own goal line. Sends it up, and it's directed out of the zone by Beaudry. D-to-D pass, Mercado. Fires it back in, goes wide of the net. And Burdett sends it back in, and T-Birds regain control. Puck bouncing off the back of Frega's net as a shot from Martin is deflected. Perullo under pressure, looking for Beaudry. Tied up, can't get the zone exit. T-Birds forcing a turnover, coming in. Pass towards the slot, broken up by Mercado, second effort. Puck comes to the point, Burdett's shot, stop, rebound is free. Good job by Perullo boxing out there, but Fleischhauer collects the loose puck, looking for the cutting Mercado. Can't find him, continues to skate. Pulls in to the slot, looking for the shot, and he puts a pass across the crease instead. Coming in on the wraparound, shot, scores! Ryan Fleischhauer gives the T-Birds a 2-goal lead, and if at first you don't succeed, try again. The pass through the skates of Brady Hall. I think he was looking for Zach Martin there, but Martin didn't really have a great angle to take either. No bother, Fleischhauer collects it, buries it top shelf. Face-off at center is won by the T-Birds. Brent Burdett with possession. Re-enters, has Jozwicki as he cuts in, makes the pass, comes in Jozwicki, can't get the shot off. Play broken up by Del Bianco, lead pass, Mercado on his backhand, racing in, 2-on-1, pulls up. Correction, that was goal line, 18, not 15. My apologies. Jozwicki heading the other way. Lead pass to Fleischhauer. He's offside. Just a bit over-eager that time, and goal being credited to Jack Mercado. I don't think that's correct at all, considering we saw Fleischhauer circle the net, but nonetheless, not my purview, so Fleischhauer wins the draw. Gigante pressuring. One of two Longwood players with 5 goals or more here had a hat trick. One of 4 in Longwood's short history since they entered the league. Villani walking the line, looking for the pass. Moves it over. Fleischhauer shot. Glove save and a beauty from Frega. We get a stoppage of 8:40. And a defensive zone draw. Martin in the dot. Wins it back cleanly. Villani walking the line. Fires shot towards net. Turned aside by Frega. On the rebound, Wagner couldn't get it on net. Finnemore looking for the clear. Martin battling for it. T-Birds come away with it. Wagner re-enters. Cuts in. Poked off a stick. Second effort. Gets a shot that goes just wide of the net. Del Bianco sends it up. Not out of the zone. Haggerty reversing to Milosevic. Beaudry on the attack. Puck is deflected. Storm racing after it. Reverses. But nobody there on the far side for Longwood, and it's redirected into the bench. We get a stoppage of 8:05 remaining in the period. After Nick Gigante gave the Lions an early 1-goal lead, the T-Birds fire back with back-to-back-to-back goals. They lead 3-1. Face-off is won by the T-Birds. Jawswicki's shot is blocked by May. Perullo bursting into the corner. Gigante under pressure from Jawswicki. Sends it up and out of the zone. Mercado boxing out. May forechecking against Brent Berde. Puck is redirected off of his stick. Perullo can't settle it, and Gutterwill on the forecheck now. Forcing a turnover, looking for the pass in front. Perullo's second effort with the poke check. But Jawswicki recovers, cutting in, fires a shot. That trickles just wide, rebound. Might have actually been redirected off Friggin, now looking towards the net. Gutterwill elects to move it to Mercado. Pass across. Berde looking to skate into it. Pokes it into the corner. DeLeon back to Brent Berde. Takes a hit from Gigante. A shot on net, turned aside. We get a whistle and a stoppage. 7:05 remaining in the period. Longwood hemmed in their own end. Mercado versus Martin. And T-Birds come away with it. Hall to Wagner. On the cycle, pass to Martin. Shot, save. Rebound comes free to Beaudry. He looks up ice. Pass intended for Fenimore. Well behind him, so Hall has to re-enter, firing that one off backboards. Frege settles it. Perullo takes the big hit. Beaudry looking for the clear. Turnover forced by Hall. Coming in, shot towards the net. Ends up trickling wide. Martin on the cycle. Comes to Fenimore. Tries to chip past Mercado. T-Birds defender with the second effort, and Longwood trying to force a turnover. Puck leaves the zone. Mercado with possession. Has control, cutting up ice. Through the center, enters the zone. Toe drag beneath the goal line. Breaks through contact, cuts towards net. Shot turned aside by Frege. T-Birds defender still has plenty of gas left in the tank as he makes the pass to Martin. Steps into a shot, redirected, rebound. Turned aside by Frege off the stick of Martin. Hall sends it up. Berde to Wagner. On the cycle to Martin. Towards the slot, it's deflected. Good stick there by Ryan Fenimore, and the puck has left the zone. Mercado has possession. Longwood trying to press here. As Fleischhauer receives a drop pass, uses the net to create space, heads up ice, crosses the red line, enters the zone, under pressure from Gigante. And the pass comes from Mercado, walks in, fires a shot, redirected, but Frege makes the stop. A strong positional save from the Longwood netminder with 5:21 remaining in the first frame. And Gigante versus Gutterwill. Face-off is won back. Haggerty. Villani shot goes wide. On the opposite side, Jawswicki fires a shot that's redirected. And officials indicate play will continue. Villani on the forecheck, tied up by Storm. Tries to move it. Jawswicki's Del Bianco sends it up and out of the zone. Haggerty will have to reset to Fleischhauer. To Villani, he enters, pulls up. Poked off his stick. Strong effort by Gigante as Villani continues to battle for it. Gutterwill coming away with it. Drops it off for Fleischhauer. Poked off his stick. Held in by Chase Haggerty. Pass comes to Villani. Pulls up. Looking for a shot. Can't find it, so he moves it over. Haggerty. Pass. Deflected. Might have been partially blocked by Gigante. Fleischhauer towards the blue line. Leaves it for Villani. To Gutterwill. Pass towards the slot. Broken up. And Gigante, correction, goal line 18, not 19. Got the clear. Gigante was racing up with him. And now T-Birds have regained possession. Villani, stretch pass. Fleischhauer under pressure. Escape turn along the wall. Finds Gutterwill on the backhand. Pulls up. Shot from Jawswicki goes into the netting, and we get a stoppage of 4:05 remaining in the period. Face off. Won by the T-Birds. Shot towards the net, redirected high. Longwood looking for the clear. Milosevic coming away with it. Shot towards the net, goes wide. Comes to Mercado. And a penalty committed by Longwood. We get a whistle. And we'll wait for the official call, courtesy of the scorer's booth. 3 goals here tonight. And now 1 penalty going against Longwood. Power play for the T-Birds. Face off is 1 back. Brent Burdett walking in, looking for a shot. Finds it, it's blocked. T-Birds regain control. Puck comes to Fleischhauer after it's deflected. Strong effort by Mercado on the kill, but now Jack Mercado has it. Shot off the shoulder of Frege. Comes to Brent Burdett off the wall. And the Longwood netminder squares up as Fleischhauer gets the puck. Villani screening, looking for a deflection. Ends up trickling wide. Comes up to the point. Brent Burdett. To Fleischhauer. Pass across Gutterwell. And his pass ends up in the corner. Fleischhauer with control. Villani still looking for a deflection in the slot. That one trickles just wide and racing after it. Perullo sends it up and not out of the zone. Frege collects his stick as Mercado gets the puck. Villani, the former freshman phenom, had some success at the last level, to say the least. Still looking for his first of the year after missing the start of the season with an injury. Shot from Fleischhauer's turned aside. Longwood gets the clear, and Brent Burdett resets. Lead pass to Fleischhauer. Villani had 34 goals at the freshman level as we get a whistle. And offsides is the call, if I'm not mistaken. 34 seconds remaining in the power play, but sometimes Villani, he's looking for those deflections. It's harder sometimes to find goals for players when you're doing that. And also just trying to use his size on the power play as well, because they do have some big bodies out of the lineup. Alex Barliski unavailable as Wagner on the attack. Martin gets it, coming in against Storm. Wraparound attempt. Doesn't go on net. Wagner's shot sails over. Rebound attempt. And we get a whistle as the puck sails all the way back down towards Kirby. Or rather 18 seconds on the power play, my apologies. Face off, 1 back to Villani, walks in, pulls up, fires a shot, that's off the iron. Resetting, pass to Villani, pulls up under pressure, Giganti forces him to move it up the wall. Power play will come to its inevitable conclusion. No goal for the T-Birds that time. Haggerty gets it, walks into the slot, fires a shot, Frege turns that one aside. Wagner couldn't settle it, Storm looking for the clear. Gets it, Haggerty, D to D, Villani, pulls up, enters the zone on his backhand, cutting in. Villani, still under pressure. Walking the line, pass off the wall, comes to Milosevic. Turnover, Longwood has possession. Golod pulling up, makes the lead pass to Storm, towards May, deflected, Haggerty under pressure. Sends it up and not out of the zone. Wagner, Haggerty, D to D. And stretch pass comes to Fleischhauer. Pulls up. Drops it off. Wagner has it poked off a stick. Strong effort by Perullo. Longwood continuing to press. Puck comes to the point. Burdett holds it in. Comes to Fleischhauer. Walks in. Cuts in. Shot turned aside. Rebound. Poked out of the zone. Send it all the way down. We'll get an icing here with 35.3 seconds remaining in the frame. Longwood gets a full change. T-Birds keeping this unit out to finish the period. 4D here tonight for the T-Birds. Both teams a bit short-handed because of Martin Luther St. or Martin Luther King weekend. My apologies, keep slipping up for some reason on that tonight. Kirby's net has been settled. Officials appear to be picking up the second puck on the ice, and we'll get a defensive zone draw for Longwood. One to Mercado. His shot deflected over the net, remains in play. Loose in front, and it's poked out. Comes to DeLeon, looking for the shot. Can't find it. Pass across the slot. Collected off the wall. Berde sent right back towards net, redirected. Frega made the save. Play will continue through Gutterwill's skates. Mercado sends it up, but not out of the zone. Beaudry looking for the clear. He gets it. Jack Mercado will take over for the T-Birds. Jordan Mercado on Longwood, of course. Jack on the T-Birds, and he'll pull up. Drops it off to Fleischhauer there, and that'll bring an end to the first period. After 15 minutes of regulation, the Lions struck first, but then 3 goals from the T-Birds. They've taken the lead here tonight. Don't forget to follow the @LI Sports Network on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok for all the latest game recaps, highlights, and analysis. Hoping to get some more content out over TikTok with our popular segment from last year, Best of the Night. Haven't had as much of an opportunity to do that this year. Excited to get that rolling. And as we approach the start of the second period, goals here tonight. From, as we mentioned previously, Nick Gigante, Alex DeLeon, Ricky Gutterwell, and Mercado credited for a goal that I initially believed was actually scored by Ryan Fleischhauer. We'll double check that later. Irregardless, Longwood trails by 2 after 1 start of the second period. Long change for both squads. Nick Gigante, Joe Golod, Kyle May up front. On the back end, Michael Paduano and Andrew Carullo. Ricky Gutterwell, Ryan Fleischhauer, Alex DeLeon up front. Brett Berde, Jack Mercado on the back end for the T-Birds. And the face-off, won by Gutterwell. Entering Longwood territory, has it poked off his stick. Pulls up after regaining possession. DeLeon picks it up. Comes to Gutterwell's shot, wraparound, attempting to stopped. And interesting note about both DeLeon and Haggerty on the T-Birds. DeLeon came to the T-Birds through the draft. He actually spent last year with the JV Pat Med Raiders, and Haggerty's younger brother Quentin plays for the Raiders. I believe the freshman or developmental level, those divisions kind of blur together for me, in all honesty. Mercado goes D to D. Brent Berde walking in. Can't get the shot off. Continues to carry it beneath the goal line, battling with Gigante. And a turnover is forced, and we get a whistle. Helmet went off the ice. Or helmet went flying. I believe that was actually the linesman there. So that's not something you see every day. And it'll be a defensive zone draw for Longwood, 14:27 remaining. In the period, and face-off is won by the T-Birds towards the net, but not on it. And Gigante hands Fleischhauer's stick behind the play as Gutterwell cuts in against May. And Paduano fires a shot that scores. Ricky Gutterwell with his second of the night. Apologies, a bit distracted by the fact that Fleischhauer was getting a stick from Gigante, because technically you're not actually allowed to hand another player their stick. It's actually considered a penalty. As Gutterwell cuts in, does a good job, overpowers 2 defenders before getting that shot off to extend the lead to 3, and 14:10 remaining. Ricky Gutterwell tacks on another for Longwood. Martin walking in as Wagner on the far side in the slot. Shot was turned aside, and now a shot that glances off the top of the net, and we get a whistle as it comes to a stop. Right up on top there, you can see it on your screen. And we get another whistle. Face-off is one back to Villani. Down low comes the Storm. Back up the wall. Villani cutting in, fires shot, turned aside by the blocker of Frege. And now beneath the goal line on the cycle, Martin tries to stuff it short side. Stopped by Frege. They get the clear. Racing after it now, it's Finnemore. Villani boxes him out. Reverses it. Haggerty ends up leaving it for Hall, and Hall can't settle it. Finnemore nearly forced a turnover that time, and then Chase Haggerty makes the lead pass to Zach Martin. He enters the zone. Cuts in on his backhand. Fires a shot, and that's right in the breadbasket for Frege. We get another stoppage, this time with 13:08 remaining in the period. Ricky Gutterwell with his second of the game. Currently has the game winner and tacks on the fourth of the night. Face-off is one back to Mercado. Shot from the point, redirected through traffic. Golod gets his own exit, tries to get a give and go of Kyle May, but Joswicki forces the turnover. Lead pass, skips the stick of Fleischhauer. Gigante pouncing on it. Second attempt, gets it back, enters the zone. Running in along the wall, boxed out by the T-Birds captain, and Fleischhauer makes Gigante miss. Heads up ice pass to Jack Mercado, coming in on his backhand. Off the back of the net there, and now the T-Birds defender looking to settle it. Pass comes across to Brent Burdett. Escape turn, walking in. Fires pass back across. Mercado can't get the shot off the first time. Second attempt is deflected, point of release, and then the wraparound attempt won't go. Second time, Fleischhauer gets it. So Longwood now trails by 5. Ryan Fleischhauer extending his team's lead. And just a smart play by Fleischhauer the first time, and then defender can't box him out. Frege unable to get to his pipe in time. So now the face-off, one back by Martin. Mercado chipping it in. Under pressure, Paduano. Mercado has possession again, towards the front of the net. Shot through traffic, redirected. Kyle May gets the clear. Mercado has possession. Brent Burdett all the way across to Zach Martin. Pulls up on his backhand, drops it off. Turnover forced by Gigante. And he carries beneath his own goal line under pressure. T-Birds trying to force him to cough it up, and eventually they force it back into the corner. Attempt to clear, glove down by Martin. Pulls up, toe drag, looking for the pass in front. Can't find Milosevic, continues to carry it. Pass comes to the point, Haggerty holds it in. Martin gets it back on the cycle. Milosevic under pressure, but it's taken off his stick. And Haggerty can't hold the line, but retains possession. They've re-entered now. Longwood still looking for a clear. Comes to Haggerty. Shot. And a stop by Frege. Quickly covering up the puck for the rebound. Could be corralled by the T-Birds. That stoppage comes with 10:42. And a defensive zone draw for Longwood. Ricky Gutterwell back in the dot. Wins it. Joswicki tied up. Gutterwell gets it back. And a shot from the Well, Gutterwell appears he completed the hat trick. Apologies, was dealing with a technical issue that time, and you're going to see here a bit of an off night for myself, I suppose. My apologies. Gutterwell cutting in, pulls back up, fires a shot across his shoulder, and completes his first career Suffolk County High School Hockey League hat trick. And the face-off is one back to Villani. He'll head up ice, cuts in, fires a shot. That's deflected into the netting. We get a stoppage. Face off in the defensive zone. Gutterwell wins it to Joswicki. T-Birds on the attack. Shot deflected over the net off the stick of Mercado. Now Brent Burdett gets it. Backhand pass to Mercado under pressure from Finnemore. Longwood trails by 5 here in the second period. 10 minutes remaining. Jack Mercado heading up ice. Cutting to the outside, looking to cut back in. Pass towards the net. Shot, redirect, they score. Joswicki extends the lead for the T-Birds, and it's now a 7-1 game. And the goal will be credited to Andrew Joswicki, his, I believe, second of the season. 2 goals from Ricky Gutterwell in the period, 1 from Fleischhauer. And that is Joswicki's second of the year, so congratulations to him. And face off at center is one forward by Longwood. Jack Mercado gains control to Milosevic, and we get a whistle. And appears there's no call on the play. To draw right outside the zone, and T-Birds trying to win it forward. Long change for both teams. Giganti forcing a turnover, coming in one-on-one. Fires a shot, turned aside. Kick save and a beauty for Shane Kirby. Brent Burdett on the cycle. Turnover again. Giganti blocks aside. Shouldn't have said on the cycle. Not sure you can cycle in your own zone, but it's basically what it looked like. As it's sent right back in. Wagner under pressure from May. Pass up the wall, Milosevic. That breakout pass goes awry. Puck is fired back in. Now Brent Burdett under pressure. Longwood trying to create some chances, get some sustained offensive zone time, but Brent Burdett forcing the turnover, heading up ice with speed. Entering the zone, cuts in. Plays broken up in the slot, sent towards the net. Hall battling for it. Giganti sends it up and out. Mercado will chase. Not enough on that for icing, so with 8:50 remaining in the period. Mercado, lead pass. Longwood forces a turnover, but Jack Mercado gets it right back. Poked off the stick, he's entered the zone. Giganti has it. Fleischhauer fires shots deflected off of Frega's battle, and play will continue. Longwood now heading the other way. Paduano with speed. Coming in against Hall, trying to catch the forward skating backwards off guard as he fires the backhand shot turned aside by Kirby. Fleischhauer under pressure from Giganti, but makes a couple moves as he enters the zone, and May diving down to the ice breaks up the play, and we get a whistle. I believe the call is going to be too many men against the T-Birds. Face-off is tied up. T-Birds come away with it. Gutterwell with possession, racing up ice, cutting to the outside, pulls back in, looks for the shot, finds it, stopped by Frega. And T-Birds currently on the power play. My apologies, didn't get that clock up. Rather, Longwood on the power play. My apologies. There's 1:47 remaining in that one. Struggling with the board there. Fenimore heading up ice. Villani takes away the angle, the penalty to the T-Birds for too many men. Correction, actually roughing against Zachary Martin as T-Birds send the length of the ice. Frege comes out to play it. Del Bianco will settle it. Gutterwell on the attack. 30 seconds gone by in the power play. Longwood looking for a clear, but Gutterwell gets it, moves it to Fleischhauer, collects it, walks in, looking for the wraparound, can't find it, continues to carry it. Under pressure, looking for Villani, elects to carry it out of the zone, so the T-Birds will reset neutral ice as their captain gets tied up with Gutterwell, who enters, tries to split the defense, he does. Coming in on a breakaway shot, and it's turned aside by Frege with under a minute remaining on the power play. Pass towards the point, Haggerty breaks up the play against Fenimore, backhands it in. Gutterwell towards the slot. Fleischhauer gets a stick on it, but can't settle it. Storm battling for it. T-Birds captain forcing a turnover. On the cycle. And Villani racing after it. Pulls up. Pass, shot, save. Wagner collects. Comes to Haggerty. Shot, looking for the redirect there. Collected by Villani off the wall. Cutting in. Fires a shot, and that's deflected. Goes sailing over the net. Now 15 seconds remaining on the kill for the T-Birds. They have control. Villani with possession, looking for the wraparound. Can't find it. Continues to hold. Cutting in towards the slot. Continues to circle. Toe drag, walks in. Plays return to even strength as Villani's shot goes wide of the net. Comes to the point, Haggerty. Back down to Wagner, who walks in, fires a shot that redirected off a skate, and the rebound, they score. And the T-Birds take a 7-goal lead with their eighth of the game. And just a smart play. Go to the net and good things will happen, and that time they do. For Brady Hall, I believe. That would be 66 in white. And that would give the T-Birds a 7-goal lead with 5:57 remaining. Face-off won by the T-Birds. Jaws Wiki enters, cuts to the outside, looks to cut back in, carries it around the net, looking for a pass, can't find it. So he cuts in towards the slot, looking for Villani off the wall, but the pass is deflected by May, comes back to Villani. Longwood trying to key in on him as the pass to Jaws Wiki. Pulls up. On the cycle to Haggerty. Back to Fleischhauer. Walks in, shot paddled aside. Might have actually gone off top of his stick, and then Villani has to receive that one outside the zone, resetting. Splits the Longwood defense. Or forecheckers, that is, as he comes in, pulls up. Momentarily lost the handle, still battling for it. Gets it to Fleischhauer, and Villani trying to settle it. Jaws Wiki with possession, and May forcing him out of the zone, and Haggerty resets off the wall. DeLeon racing in, coming in. One-on-one shot, saved by Frege. And we get a stoppage with 4:49 remaining in the period. You're watching Suffolk County High School Hockey League varsity action on the Long Island Sports Network, your home for all the action. And flub that line, but varsity hockey between T-Birds and Longwood. We get a whistle here. Timeout called. Not entirely sure which squad called it here. Regardless, we'll get a brief stoppage for the timeout, and we'll use that opportunity to go back through the scorers. Nick Giganti opened the scoring for Longwood. They jumped out to an early 1-0 lead, but Alex DeLeon put an end to that with 12:19 remaining in the first. 9 seconds later, Ricky Gutterwell scored his first of 3. En route, of course, to his first career Suffolk County High School Hockey League varsity hat trick. Congratulations to him. Jack Mercado actually should have been credited to Ryan Fleischhauer, I believe, but irregardless, T-Birds jumped out to a 3-score lead, 9:34 remaining in the first. And then Longwood shut the door. Anthony Frege, to be precise, for the remainder of the period. Then Ricky Gutterwell, 50 seconds into the second, That's the second of the game. Ryan Fleischauer with 12 minutes remaining in the second. 10:33 remaining in the period. Ricky Gutterwell completes the hat trick. And 36 seconds later, Andrew Joswicki scores. We get 4 scoreless minutes before Brady Hall scores, assisted by Zach Martin. And now, it is an 8-1 lead for the T-Birds here tonight. And the face-off went back, shot from the point, they score. Right off the draw. Jack Mercado. Lets one rip from the line. And just does an excellent job here. You're going to just excellent elevation, just an excellent shot for the T-Birds. Blue liner, they take 9-1 lead with 4:44 remaining. Face off ends up being tied up. And eventually Joe Golod comes away with it, resetting to Paduano. Turnover force, Martin enters, cutting to the outside, looking back in. Longwood trying to force a change of possession. Paduano recollects, sends it up the wall. Del Bianco can't get it. Mercado looking towards the slot, can't find the pass. Tried to find Wagner, play was broken up by Perullo. Longwood gets the clear. Brent Berde gets the puck, pressured by Nick Gigante. Lead pass comes up the wall. Martin deflected. Comes all the way out. Golod has his stick lifted. Gigante re-enters. Slips past Mercado. Flex it beneath the goal line. Looking to settle it. Can't find a pass. Reverses. Del Bianco can't get it on the cycle. T-Birds are forced to change of possession. And they now head up ice. Still trying to reset and transition. Del Bianco. Trying to get it up ice. Now T-Birds gone into the zone. They've left. They're in the middle of a change. And Brent Berde lead pass to Jack Mercado. Under pressure. Slips it through the skates of Del Bianco. Fleischauer enters, under pressure. Pass across, Brent Berde, shot. Redirected, they score. Alex DeLeon tacks on another. And with 3 minutes remaining in the period. Longwood has taken a 10-1 lead. And the face-off being won by the T-Birds. They have possession. Entering the zone, Villani pulls up, fires pass across. DeLeon can't tap it home, and that is off. We get a whistle. 2:46 remaining in the period. And the face-off is won back. Villani's shot goes wide. DeLeon on the rebound is blocked by Storm, looking to complete the hat trick. Haggerty trying to hold it in, can't. Del Bianco racing down the ice, collects it, fires shot. Kirby kicks it out. Mercado can't settle the rebound. Villani comes away with it. T-Birds have it. Ryan Fleischauer with possession, cutting in, pulls up, under pressure, toe drag, poked off his stick. Longwood looking for the clear. Cole Del Bianco has it poked off his stick. Reflects, and then the pass up ice. Villani breaks it up. He'll enter, cutting in, toe drag, still has it, shot! Oh, just can't find the back of the net. Had Frega right where he wanted. As Gutterwell cuts in, fires a shot turned aside by Fleischauer. Now cuts in, fires a shot that goes over the net, and DeLeon will collect. Drops it off, Villani walking in, fires a shot, scores! And Joe Villani with his first career varsity goal. Let's roll the replay on that one. Congratulations to him. And just a nice shot from the point. He picks up his first of the season, and T-Birds now face off at center. One forward, Brady Hall on it. Storm racing after it, looking for the clear. Turnover forced by the T-Birds. Finnemore trying to get it out of the zone. And he does. Brent Burdett, backhand pass. Martin enters with possession. And pass across, deflected. Hall gets it. Martin with control. And it's in front. And we get a whistle. T-Birds have taken a commanding 11-1 lead. Joe Villani with the latest. And Alex DeLeon, who tied the game early on, scored right before him. 1:11 remaining in the period as the face-offs one back. Brent Burdett walks the line. Pass to the wall. Milosevic tied up, comes to Martin, poked off his stick by Golod, attempted clear. Martin gets it. Brent Burdett looking up ice. 50 seconds remaining in the period. Pass comes to Milosevic, and it's chipped in. Martin will chase. Finnemore on it. Martin separated from his stick. And a turnover forced by Longwood. Golod with control. Looking to May. Ends up feathering one to Paduano. Turnover forced. Brent Burdett has it. D to Mercado. That's Jack Mercado. 23 in white for the T-Birds. Looking up ice. And Paduano forces a turnover. May has possession. Looking to chip it back in. He does. And Gigante will chase. Jack Mercado with control beneath the goal line in his own zone. Lead pass intended for Martin, who has the stick lifted, but puck leaves his zone. Period comes to an end, and after another 15 minutes of Suffolk County High School Hockey League action in the varsity division, T-Birds have jumped out to an 11-1 lead. We're going to go back to this one from Fleischauer, which just wanted to double check to make sure that wasn't scored by Mercado, because if Mercado had scored and I had made a mistake, then I would have forgotten to announce a hat trick for him. But since that was actually scored by Ryan Fleischauer, no harm, no foul. So Mercado, let's just go through the goal scorers real quick. Ricky Gutterwell with 3, Fleischauer with 1, Mercado with 1 goal, 2 assists. Fleischauer should have 2 goals, 1 assist. That's flipped on here. My apologies. Just getting mixed up going through the Zach Martin, 2 assists. Villani, a goal and assist. DeLeon, 2. Brady Hall, Jaws Wiki, each tack on 1. And Nick Gigante, the lone goal scorer for Longwood. 15 minutes remaining on the Long Island Sports Network. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter so you don't miss a moment of the action. So, opening draw between Gutterwell and Mercado. Jack Ziskin on the call for the Long Island Sports Network. I'd like to thank you for tuning in here tonight. Face-off has been won back to Villani. D to D, Haggerty. Pass up the wall, Jaws Wiki chips it in. Perullo will collect beneath his own goal line. Sends it up and not out of the zone. Gutterwell forcing a turnover, and Beaudry on it. Fleischauer collects, tries to move it to Villani. Pulls up with the escape turn, D to D pass, turnover, forced Del Bianco with possession, but Villani racing back to help Haggerty retake control. D to D, Haggerty. Lead pass, Joswicki. Gutterwell has it, enters, coming in on a breakaway. Shot won't go. It's poked off his stick by Frega. Coming back in, pass to Villani. Pulls up on the attack. Walks in, looking for a shot, fires it, turned aside by the Longwood netminder. Cutting back in, Fleischauer, back door. Jaws Wiki can't settle it. Pulls up, curls towards the wall, pass to Vellani. He walks in. Nothing but time and space. Pass to Jozwicki. Pass towards the front of the net for Fleischhauer. Slips his stick. Longwood forces the turnover. Del Bianco looking, send it up and out. He does. Haggerty will chase. No icing on the play as that one dies down as it reaches the goal line. Del Bianco forces Haggerty to send it up the wall. Gigante with the poke check, cutting in on his backhand. Pulls up, pass towards the slot. Comes to Beaudry, shot, he scores! And Beaudry picks one up for Longwood. And just a nice shot here. Great effort by Nick Gigante, forcing the turnover, continues to chase. And the pass ends up going off the skate of Del Bianco, so it comes to Beaudry, who snipes top shelf. Face off at center. And Longwood with possession off the draw. Gigante has it. Chipping it in, Brent Burdett prevents it from going all the way down, and now looks up ice. Gigante gets a stick on it, pulls up, has possession. Pass intended for, I believe that was number 3. That would have been Kyle May, but T-Birds now heading up ice. Heading at Mercado, shot stopped by Frega right in the breadbasket here. 11-2 game on the Long Island Sports Network. Don't forget to check out the LI Hockey website for all the latest coverage in the varsity division. We're doing a game recap for tonight's matchup, and also have power rankings live on the website. T-Birds pass cross shot from Wagner, stopped by Frega. T-Birds looking to pick up the win here tonight. That will propel them into 6th place in the division. Been going back and forth with the Tigers for a majority of the year, and now have a chance to retake that spot. They'll have to beat the Tigers down the stretch, of course, but now Jozwicki with possession off the draw. Mercado walking the line. Pass to Jozwicki. Back to Mercado. Pass across to Brent Burdett. He settles it on the backhand, walks in. Pass towards the slot. Jozwicki pulls up. Pass to Mercado. Walks the line. Back to Brent Burdett, who settles it. Walks in, fires a shot. Looking for the back door, actually, that time. It went wide. Jozwicki to Mercado. Pulling up against Kyle May. Walks in. Smooth skating T-Birds defender. His pass is deflected. Goal line. Had it. Shot from Burdett through traffic. Redirected. Did not find the back of the net. Now heading up ice. Goal wide chase, but Jozwicki wins the race. Resetting Jack Mercado. Light on his feet, crossing the red line, entering the zone, cutting to the outside, boxing out his opponents nicely. Using his size and speed to create space. As a pass across to Martin. Ends up with De Leon. Back to Martin on the cycle. Pass towards the slot, deflected. Golod has it. Lead pass comes to Cole Del Bianco. He enters, pulls up, looking for a shot, can't find it. Eventually fires one that goes off pad of Kirby, and then Gigante tried to stuff it short side. T-Birds netminder made the stop. Difficult save, made it look routine. As Longwood trying to get to work in the offensive zone. They're unable to establish that zone possession they've been so desperately looking for this season on the cycle. And then Golod nearly forced a turnover at the line. Puck comes down, sent back up the ice towards Golod by Michael Paduano. Golod sends it the rest of the way. Kirby settles it. Haggerty picks it up. Kirby's done a good job staying warm. Hasn't faced many shots today, but the two he's let in were both bar down. Absolutely fantastic shots. As Paduano clears his zone again, Chase Haggerty racing after it and makes the lead pass. T-Birds with control. As Wagner enters, drops it off for Vellani, who walks in on the backhand, continuing into the corner, still battling for it. Neither team able to come away with it initially. Mercado joins the fray for Longwood, comes to Martin on his backhand shot, and it's turned aside by Frega. Zach Martin picks it back up. on his backhand, looking for the pass. Comes to Villani. To Haggerty. Sent around the wall. Martin picks it up. Cuts towards the front. Shot attempt. Turn aside. Milicevic. His shot's denied by Frege. Pass across. We get a whistle. With the clock winding down, time running out at the rinks. Hidden on spark. Jack Beaudry with the lone goal of the period. That's his first career varsity goal. Congratulations to him. Spent last year with the Longwood JV program, the freshman program as well, so nice to see him pop one here. And now Fleischhauer heading the other way, cutting in, pulls up, fires a shot that's turned aside by Longwood's Frege. And we get another whistle, another stoppage here. In the period. Face-off is won back by Fleischhauer. Mercado across, pass is deflected. Jaws Wiki with control, ducks a hit, makes the pass to DeLeon. Pinned by Storm momentarily, comes to Fleischhauer. Shot goes wide of the net. Brent Burdett pinching in to hold it. Reverses. Jaws Wiki collects, cutting towards the net, and eventually settles for a backhanded pass to Mercado, who fires it in. Puck is gloved down the slot, sent wide by Jaws Wiki. Approaching the 7-minute mark of the period is Finnemore trying to force a turnover for Longwood. He's kept his feet moving all night and helps force the turnover that time. Nick Gigante, the Longwood All-Star, has one here tonight, has another assist, cutting in across the outside of Burdett, cuts back in, is poked off his stick. A strong effort nonetheless, and Kyle May now battling for it in the corner. Picks it up, pass to Gigante. He's tied up by Jaws Wiki. And the Longwood forward actually spent his last game at defense with a couple players out of the lineup. So he's proven capable of playing both. But he kicked it out of the zone. T-Birds ended up re-entering as that one's fired off the back of Gigante's foot. He'll head back on the back check, caught him off guard. The first time it's Jaws Wiki shot off the helmet of Frege. Puck went off the glass, remained in play. Hall and Fleischhauer on it. In the left wing corner. Gigante trying to box him out, but the T-Birds captain using his size and reach to create space, and then flip that one up and over the net, but can't connect on the pass. Longwood gets the clear. Brent Burdett gets the puck, and the T-Birds get back to work. Jack Mercado, the Connetquot Sayville BBP defenseman, heading up ice now. Gets the zone entry. Looking for the pass across to Wagner. Just outside of his reach. He settles it on the second effort. Paduano trying to force a turnover. Wagner cutting in. Pass towards the front. Intended for Martin. Was broken up. Gigante on the attack. Golod chips it out, and Mercado retakes control. Pulls up. Makes the pass to Brent Burdett. Looking up ice. Reverses it. Nice behind the back passes. Nick Gigante forces Mercado to chip it in. Paduano to Del Bianco, who heads up ice. Cole Del Bianco fires a shot that goes wide. On the attack, it's Beaudry. Trying to hold it in, comes to Gigante, pulls up, looking for Del Bianco in front. His pass is deflected, continues to carry. Pass intended for Perullo's deflected. Gigante's second effort, but Martin leaves the zone. Coming in, looking for the shot. Perullo, second effort as the shot is stopped by Frege. And defensive zone draw. Frege has to correct an issue with his helmet, so we'll get a brief stoppage during that. Longwood and Connetquot Sayville BBP on the Long Island Sports Network. Frege has corrected his helmet. And Jordan Mercado in the dot versus Zach Martin for the Lions. T-Bird centerman ties him up. Puck is loose. Hall pounces on it. Eventually comes to Wagner, who walks in. Continues to carry, looking for the pass to the point, but behind Villani, so he'll have to go back and settle it. Comes to Wagner. He enters. Pass comes to Hall. He tried to drop it off from Martin, got tied up. Makes a nice drop pass to the point. Haggerty back to Hall. Pass towards the slot. Wagner has the stick lifted. Good effort there by Jordan Mercado. And it's now heading the other way. Longwood trying to get to work on the cycle. Villani breaking that play up. Makes the pass off the wall to Martin. Storm on the back check. Forces Martin to pull up. Looking for the pass across. Deflected on its way to Wagner. Villani didn't see T-Bird's winger on the far side, and Frega comes out of his net to play that one. Fleischauer under pressure. Shot towards the net goes wide. Battling for it still. Sent towards the front of the net. Play is broken up. Comes to Martin. To Fleischauer. Circling. T-Bird's captain with it. Chips it off the wall past Paduano. Cole Del Bianco forces change of possession. And Longwood chips it up and out of the zone. Racing after it's Paduano against Villani. And we have a penalty. Going against Villani, I would believe. And I believe the call on the ice is roughing, so that would put Longwood on the power play. Villani to the box. Lions trying to tack on another before the end of the game. It's one back by Gigante. Finnemore trying to hold the line against DeLeon, but Jack Mercado forces a change of possession. Give and go with DeLeon. Roughing is the call against Villani, but the T-Birds have possession. And it's sent the length of the ice. Michael Paduano racing after it. Ricky Gutterwell on the attack. Paduano chips it to himself off the wall. Lead pass to Gowad. And he redirects it in. Brett Burdett with control. Sends it all the way down. Longwood settles it. Frega moving it to Paduano. Under pressure from DeLeon. Holds it. Lead pass intended for Gigante. Broken up. Second attempt. And the Lions enter offsides. Joe Gowad jumping the gun there, a little over eager, so it'll be a face-off right outside the defensive zone. T-Birds completing a change as Lions looking to get set for the draw. Brady Hall on the dot. Gigante tied up. May can't gain the zone, still battling for it. Hall sends it down. Paduano races after it. Longwood trying to chip it off the wall. Hall forcing a change of possession, cutting towards the net. Comes to Milosevic. Getting to work down low, but the Lions regain control. Finnemore looking up ice. As the pass, Golod enters, and it's offsides yet again. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty for Villani, so he'll exit the box momentarily. And it's going to be intentional offside, so the T-Birds will change Joswicki for Villani. Defensive zone draw. Gigante plays return to 5-on-5 as we approach the end of the game. It's one forward, covered by Frega. We get a stoppage. That should do it for tonight's action. An 11-2 win for the Connetquot Sayville BBP T-Birds. Shane Kirby greeting his teammates, picking up another win, another 2 critical points in the standings. Thank you so much for watching on the Long Island Sports Network, your home for all Suffolk County High School Hockey League action. Hope you've all had a great Martin Luther King weekend to date. Still got Monday off, so no work tomorrow at least. And T-Birds improved to 7-9. Longwood Lions drop to 0-15-1. Or 0-15-0-1, my apologies, overtime loss. Thank you so much, everyone. Jack Ziskin signing off. Have a great night.